All right, hey everybody, it's T-Man, and I'm back with a new video. It's on Jason Blaha, yeah, the gym, lifting, recruiting, fitness gear slave himself, bro, Jason Blaha, and we're gonna do a reaction video to Jason Blaha's video. Jason Blaha says, Team Blaha client Mathias, Metal AF Vlog Part 12. All right.
Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. Once again, it is time for my client Mathias's vlog.
Yes, a day of failure for client Mathias.
And a quick reminder for those of you watching this, please click like down below. If you aren't following or subscribing, please do so. And I would greatly appreciate it if you would leave me a comment under the video. Thank you. So right now, because again, we've had some low back fatigue, we pulled deadlifts out. We're going to add them back in this week.
All right, he's starting with the standard bench press.
But we're still doing his 4-day split. Of course, he's about to be having some vacation, so the vlogs are going to take a little bit of a short break coming up, mainly because he's going to be out of town quite a bit.
Nothing special here. Most all young people can bench press 2 plates. So, yeah, it's not special going on here. Okay.
And so he's going to be traveling. We're not going to get a lot of our normal.
He's most likely probably adapted to these exercises already anyways. They're concentric and he's adapted to them. This isn't muscle building. This isn't bodybuilding. This is just exercising. I don't know what this is actually. To tell you the truth, I really don't know what this is. Maybe it's just what you consider lifting, I guess. It's just, I don't know. He's lifting. He's not building anything, that's for sure.
Workouts in. It's going to be some tattoos and stuff happening, so it's going to be a little bit sporadic, but it's okay. You know.
So let me get this straight. He was doing 2 plates on the flat, but then he went lighter on the incline. That doesn't make any sense, but okay, whatever. But like I said, he's adapted anyway. He's not building anything here.
Get that sometimes with clients for a couple of weeks, vacations and stuff happen. Mathias is someone who's been very, very consistent for the last 5 years, though, so
Yes,
we've made a lot of progress, and a little bit of that every now and then.
That's the word, consistent, adapted, consistent. He's very consistent at being adapted, yes, and there's no growth.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, when people talk about deloads, I don't think people normally need deloads. You're going to eventually have things in your life that come up to where you kind of have to back off the training, with travels or other stuff, and just take bands or whatever you have going on and do deload workouts. And I usually just prescribe stuff for my people when they're traveling, depending on what they're willing to do, what they're willing to get away with, depending on the social setting and everything. So yeah. What we did though this week, we did our normal stuff, but sans deadlifts. So for the chest and tricep day, or press day, we did flat bench, we did incline bench, we did dumbbell pullovers, which we've progressed on quite a bit. He does a lot of reps on these, but again, he's built up to that. I'll keep increasing his weight over time, but we kind of...
These are absolutely useless. These are useless, and he's adapted to them, so I don't know what he's doing there. Yeah, I wouldn't do things that are useless. I find these are useless, but whatever, man. Okay.
Laughed early on. I gave him a lighter weight, like 20 kilos. He's like, I'm doing like 50 reps. This is not working.
I mean, they're all concentric exercises. Even this exercise he's doing is concentric. He's just squeezing his muscles, squeezing and squeezing and squeezing and adapted and squeezing.
Like, okay, forget he has decently strong triceps after all these.
That's a partial concentric rep. Partial. It's not even full range of motion.
Years. So we do pullovers, then we do rope press downs. Again, in his case...
So where is the stretch here? If this is a partial concentric, where's the stretch? Nowhere. There's no stretch. And even if there was, it doesn't really matter. He's adapted to these exercises. Look how small his arms are and his shoulders. You can tell from this side view here. He's not growing. He's never going to grow. This is already 12. If this is the 12th week and he looks like that, you know what I mean? There's nothing going on there. There's nothing going on.
We do worry about elbow tendon health. I don't ever push certain things because he had a long history.
Elbow tendon health. Well, if you keep coming in the gym, doctor, every time I do this, I move my arm up and down on a daily basis. It hurts. Guess what the doctor recommends? Stop doing that, and it won't hurt anymore. Yeah, stop doing that. You're doing it too often.
Like I said, of tendonitis in his elbows from doing really heavy sculpt.
That's not tendonitis. That's just a word you're using to describe something that's going on there, which is bad. What you're doing is you're wearing out your joint because you're using it every day. See what I mean? You're causing a disturbance there, and there's inflammation.
Pressures, and he was younger. And it's like he said, I didn't know any better, and bodybuilders and other people told me to do it that way.
Yeah, they still don't know, and he still don't know. And I like how he says bodybuilders. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. If you're not lifting eccentrically, if you're not an eccentric lifter, you are not a bodybuilder. You do not have the right to call yourself a bodybuilder. Get it, man? Bodybuilders lift eccentrically. We don't lift concentrically. That's reserved for crazy fucking power lifters and other crazy exercise people. But bodybuilders, we lift eccentrically, okay? So you don't have the right to call yourself a bodybuilder if you're not lifting eccentrically and building your body. If you're just fucking with the weights here, ass cheek squeezing, doing weird exercises, partial fucking concentric reps, then you are not a fucking bodybuilder. Blaha needs to shut up about that.
Lo and behold, I got a lot of inflammation. So stuff we've worked with.
Yeah, lo and behold, I got a lot of inflammation. The only thing he's doing, this guy, is inflaming his muscles by lifting concentrically every day in the gym. That's just crazy to lift every single day, inflaming your muscles every day because you want to get better at lifting. That's crazy. Concentrically, of all places.
But we push triceps pretty hard on these exercises that he does. So
Yeah, he's not doing anything. He's just squeezing.
And having him take those sets to failure. Then, of course, we do, on his pull day, we start with Romanian deadlifts. This is, again, his longest day. So he's doing 3.
This is a bodybuilding deadlift. I don't know why these people call it Romanian deadlift. It's a Romanian deadlift. Bro, this is a bodybuilding deadlift.
Plates for work sets of 10 to 12 reps. Pretty much.
The question is this: do you have to make it all the way at the top and rest? No. You understand me? You have to make it into an eccentric exercise, so all the mechanical tension is in the eccentric. That way you get growth. You won't get any growth if you do it full range.
What we do at the moment. With those, of course, I took his normal deadlifts out. We'll start working on back in because we also talked about it. It's like he's going to be limited a little bit on some of the days with all the tattooing he's going to have. He's going to have like it done over the course of 3 days, and then we can be healed up. It's like we're going to find stuff we can do.
Yeah, it's all that tattooing.
It's not going to aggravate it and bend the arms much. And so it's like, we'll just do deadlifts on that week. All right, we'll come in and do some deadlifts, do some leg machines. All right, works great. So. Again, the life of a musician.
A life of a musician. Okay, then he's not a bodybuilder.
Over here, though, I think we got like.
He's also wearing a belt in this exercise. So how can you get stronger? If you're wearing a belt, how can you get bigger and how can you get bigger and then get stronger? How? See what I mean? That's what bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is based on getting bigger. You get bigger, you get stronger. And every time you get bigger, you get stronger, you add more weight eccentrically, heavier. You add more heavier and heavier loads. We go extremely heavy, bro. Man, we just stack weight on top of weight, heavy eccentrically. That's the whole point. Controlled.
12 reps on that. Like he's getting a lot of reps on those now. Of course, you can see him fatigued. So the pull day.
He seemed fatigued. Eccentric exercise doesn't make you fatigued. It doesn't fatigue you. Concentric exercises fatigue you because it's like running up a stairwell. So it fatigues you. Why is eccentric exercise not associated with fatigue? Because you're running down a stairwell, causing stretches to your legs. That's how they damage. That's how they grow.
We do all of our hamstring and stuff on that day also. It's again his longest day. So we tend to do his hamstrings.
Again, look at this. How could you make this exercise into a concentric exercise? This is crazy. He's just wearing himself out. Fatigue.
His lats, all his back work, and then his biceps on this day. So we usually have a longer day there, and then his shoulder day tends to be short and easy, and then we have the leg day, which is always going to be hard. So after he does the RDLs, we do glute ham raises, right? Okay. Great combination. This will pretty much destroy your glutes and hamstrings mixed together.
Yeah, it's going to destroy him, all right, for sure. These just going to fucking accelerate aging and destroy him. He's going to look like this other lifter I know. Said he started lifting at a young age or something. He looks so old. When I look at his videos, from 7 years ago, he looked like a kid. Now he looks like a 45-year-old man. It's crazy.
Right, do 3 sets of each of these. Especially where he's at, doing 10 plus reps with 3 plates. Then do glute ham raises after your hamstrings are done. They're going to be done, pretty much toast, and that's what we've done to build him up to a 5-plate deadlift. So afterwards, of course, then just to make sure that we get both a vertical and a horizontal pull, he does pull-ups. But we just do body weight for him right now for reps.
All right, these are okay, yeah.
At a high enough body weight right now, body weight pull-ups are challenging, especially in overhand grip. So that's what we do here.
Are you a Canadian online business owner
So pretty straightforward. We do pull-ups, body weight pull-ups for him, then we do.
Yeah, that's it. Use your arm in the exercise. Don't isolate your back. It's a back exercise, but don't isolate your back, right? Just do your arm. This is an isolation exercise. So he's not doing anything here. This is concentric lifting. It's typical.
One arm dumbbell rows.
Bam. Look at that arm. Went all the way up. And then there's no stretch on the back because look, the arm is coming down. Watch. Comes down. The arm comes down. It comes down and it comes down. It unbends. It unfolds. So there isn't anything in his back. See that? Look at his back, how it's lined up. You understand me, man? It's a waste of time, concentric lifting. He's just wasting his time lifting in the gym, bro. It's fucking stupid, shitty ass workouts.
Note that we do a full range of motion on these. We stretch at the bottom and
Many people do this in the gym. They're concentric lifters because it's comfortable. They do what is comfortable. They love to use their fucking arms in every exercise. Man, in bodybuilding is based on eccentric exercise. It's based on isolation fucking movements. You isolate as much as you can that muscle. Now, it's dependent on you. You got to figure out how to isolate it. You understand me? Nobody's going to stand there over you and dictate to you, hey, this is, it's isolated. You're not isolating this and that. No, you got to figure it out. But if you don't want to, then keep lifting like this and you're going to fail just like this guy.
Bring it up to the armpit and chest. It's something I tell people all the time. They get mad at me. I don't know why these people came up with this idea.
I got nothing against his client. His client is just, it's who he is. I don't even know if this is his client or fake or what this video is. Whatever this guy's doing, I'm just reacting. I'm just reacting to his exercise. And I'm telling you, this is concentric. He's using his arm. He's not using his back. Eyes don't lie, bro. You people are smart enough to see that for yourself. And this is consistent failure in the gym. That's why people can't figure out why they don't feel anything in their back. You don't feel anything in your back because it's an isolation movement. That's what bodybuilding the foundation of bodybuilding is based on isolation. So you could build each and every part of your body up big and strong. That's the idea.
Swinging it to your hip. I don't know why they want to shortchange their back.
Yes, swinging weights around to your hip. Yes, swinging is not building. Get it? Listen to the word swinging and building.
Development and try to leave muscles out of their back. Yeah. This is a big compound movement. They always say things like,
many people swing because it's a habit. It's a habit. It's a habit they have.
Isolate the lats, then do a pull-up. Pull-ups do it better.
Just like this, watch. It's going to go all the way up to the top. Why do you have to go all the way up to the... He wouldn't do that for his triceps. He only did partial concentrics, right? But then he does a full eccentric concentric For the biceps, bro. What the fuck?
Better job than a
at this
dumbbell row
guy.
does anyways. If you're
How stupid is that? You understand me? How stupid? He does partial reps concentric for his tricep, right? But he does full range of motion for the bicep. Duh.
really trying to hammer the lats with 100% efficiency.
Yes, he's trying to hammer the lats with 100% efficiency. You want to know how to hammer lats? They're just at the side of your body. I told you before, stand in a bodybuilding stance, put your arms to the rings, and just fucking flap like a chicken, both back and forth, up and down. So the range of motion now is a lot shorter. Instead of bending your arms all the time, you've isolated the lat.
A row is there to work your whole upper back, also your traps, your rear
A
delts.
row is there to work your whole upper back. Yeah, you're not working it if you're just ass cheek squeezing stuff around.
Rhomboids. All right, afterwards, of course, we do barbell curls.
There's nothing going on here. Watch. He squeezes, nods his head at the top like, eh. Watch.
So
Eh. He goes, eh. And then
very much
it came down too easy.
staple exercises. Incidentally, the same two I did today, actually. I did these exact same two bicep movements, although a lot of my people do different.
You're adapted. He's adapted to these exercises. He's adapted to all of them. I know they are, because if I talk to this guy and I ask him, hey man, are you sore for the next like 3-4 days after this exercise? He's gonna say no. I don't feel anything. Want to know why? Because you're adapted. Duh. There isn't any growth there if you're adapted. So what are you doing there exactly? Nothing. You're just fucking lifting. You're a lifting slave in the gym. Get it? You're a slave lifting in the gym, wasting your time and your life away. Get it? Wearing out your joints and accelerated aging, oxidative stress.
Stuff, obviously. You'll see preacher curls and alternating dumbbell curls and all sorts of.
Duh, he thinks he actually accomplished something. Duh. I remember when I was just doing eccentric exercises. I came and doing eccentric overload exercises. This was like decades ago. And I remember I started moving for more eccentric exercises, right? In the gym. And I wanted to get, this time when I came back to the gym, I wanted to get massively big and strong. Just focused on eccentrics and eating. And every time I came back, I would come back on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, and work out. And every Saturday that I would come back, I would see the same guy next to me doing the pull down machine for lats. Me, I'm doing like the whole stack, putting like plates on it. And I see him there, and he just is looking over at me, and I'm just getting fucking bigger and stronger and bigger and stronger all the time. And he stayed the same the whole time. And then you notice the looks all of a sudden. He's giving me the looks all the time. Looking over, looking over, looking over. Why? Because I'm progressing. Because he's lifting concentrically. He's a lifting slave like this crazy musician. And me, I'm doing eccentric exercise. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, bodybuilding. See what I mean? There's a difference if you're trying to rehab yourself, you come to the gym. You may be doing like full ranges of motions and things because you don't feel good. You can't lift eccentrically right away or whatever it is you're doing there, for sure. People come to the gym, sometimes they exercise, rehabilitate, do certain things. But that's not based on the principles of bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is just based on one principle, eccentric exercise. That's it, bro. And it has to be heavy. Eccentric, heavy loads. That's it. Nothing else.
Good stuff in there. But we stick to these because they work well for him. Some of this footage got a little weird and I loaded it in there. I don't know why I did that.
They're not working for him well because he's not developing. He's not changing. 12 weeks, I haven't seen anything. He just does the same weight. Look at, if you go back to the original video, what is it? The first video? Look, this is vlog 12, right? This 12 vlog he's lifting here, or whatever it is he's doing here, exercising, I don't know. If you go back to his first one, it's exactly the same as this video.
Cut it a little weird when I downloaded it.
Yeah, look. See, he does the same exercises.
I would love to keep them in.
He
Don't
does
take
the
them away.
same weights, the same exercises. Boring. Look at this. The same stuff again. Here we go.
Overhead press, though, we do go push a little.
See, overhead press. If you go back to vlog 11, it's the same stuff. Everything is the same stuff. Go back to the first, to the beginning. It's all the same exercises.
Harder. I'll let the reps go a little lower right now.
See?
It's more shoulder development.
Look.
More, again,
The same stuff here too.
what he does.
Either Blaha's using the exact same video over and over again. He's like recycling this video, Or this guy is just pure failure, bro.
Have them wider. We want a
He's doing some squats here.
squat, which we hit is a goal for Christmas. All right, leg day, we start with back squats. All right, heavy back squats.
Yeah, I couldn't see that. Maybe it looks like one of those concentric squats. Who the hell knows? I don't know. He's doing leg
All the
press.
plates when he does one leg at a time, and then we do a leg extension.
And you need to do one leg at a time. Why? I don't know. He's not assisting, so what's the point? Wow, that's it. Let's see if there's some other one to compare to, because this guy, what's his name? Mathias, client Mathias. Hold on, maybe we can do this. Client Mathias. Client. Client Blaha. Let's go to vlog 1. I don't know if I can find it. Is this vlog 1? Part 1 right there. Vlog 1, heavy metal. Yeah. Let's see if it's the same.
There's limited luggage that
Blaha here, and it is time.
Yeah, okay, Blaha.
Strong, but I want to be healthy, you know, and that's kind of his thing.
Okay, he's still doing the same weight for that upper. I don't know about his flat bench. He's not showing the flat bench, but definitely look. So it's the same weight.
So right here we're doing multiple works.
See, 2 plates. This is vlog 1, right? 2 plates, just like you did in 12. And then he does inclines the same weight, the same weight in the incline. Okay, let's see this. These hammers, the same
Now,
weight.
right? We're trying to close on a 3-plate bench now. So if you
Yeah. Well, we're trying to close on a 3 bench press now. Yeah, but he's on already. What is it? Vlog 12, and he's not on any 3-plate bench press, dude. He's lifting the exact same weight, and he lifts the exact same weight in every video. He does these stupid things too.
like portrait now.
Garbage, waste of time there. That's just shit, but whatever. You don't need that.
Lightweight, because we've had
ass cheek squeezing here too.
a little bit of issues with some elbow tendonitis flaring up. It's something he had happen even for
See, the same stuff over and over again. What's this? Romanian deadlift thingy?
right and through a lot of these sets. So here was, I think, we just did a light deadlift this week. We didn't go all out, just 105 kg.
Light deadlift, whatever. Same exercise. Look, the same rows.
It's going to kill your deadlift. Lose those straps and lighten the weight.
See?
So he does cheat a little bit there.
The same rows. What's this? The same stuff for the arms. Failure. Watch.
But again, it's
Come on, where is this shit?
prioritizing arms and stuff a little bit over, worrying about his hand.
Same weight he's doing for his arms.
Jeez.
Look. It's the same weight, bro. Same exercise, same weight. What else does he have here? Look, the arms too here. It's the same shit.
Looking at it, it looks like
See that? The same stuff. No change. Here, the Romanian deadlift.
phases we just do hamstring curls. So it's the same thing. So again, we get 6 sets for the lats with pull-ups, and then
Same weight, same exercises, everything he's doing here.
the deadlift single, because we don't pull.
Okay, same stuff. This too is the
About a
same.
lot.
His overhead press is exactly the
So
same.
pretty much here, we're just doing like 3 sets, pretty much about to failure. Either
To failure, okay, what else? Side laterals, nothing changed. These the same too.
obviously, we're working all 3 functions.
That's just bullshit exercise. All concentric. This is bullshit. 2 people do this bullshit
Sort of chest
exercise.
supported one. In this case,
You're supposed to go in the opposite direction of gravity, bro. You need it to pull you up. It's not doing anything. Whatever. Wasting time. Light weights. Lightweight, baby. Then he does the squats like in his other video.
because again, we're just finishing up
he's
there.
doing
We've only
these.
done, we just do 3.
Some calves. He does this machine.
And you guys and gals.
Yeah, whatever. It was informative. Yeah. He does a squat here.
So we go pretty deep. Like I said, he hit 200 kilos for a mat.
How deep is he going? Well, he's bending his back forward and his butt sticking out. So it's just like a Blaha fucking thing.
Last month,
Look how he sticks his butt out, and look at his back as he's going up. His whole back is forward, his butt sticking out as he's coming back up.
Christmas break.
Look at that.
That was one of our goals.
A lot of people do that, man, because they don't know how to squat properly. Then they wonder why they have back problems. This is how you develop a problem with your spine. When you squat concentrically like that, you're going to end up crippled. You're going to cripple your spine, and you're going to cripple your knees because your knees are going to wear out because you're lifting fucking concentric fucking squatting, bro. It's not regenerative. You understand me? Do not squat like this. You're going to get a bad spine and you're going to get bad fucking knees. So don't listen to anybody on the internet when they tell you, hey man, you should fucking squat concentrically like that with your fucking ass cheeks sticking out in your back in the opposite direction and your knees fucking wearing out. Lift eccentrically like in bodybuilding. Lift straight. Keep your back straight and lift eccentrically. You understand me? And you build with the weight. You grow with the weight. Not, I gotta go heavy concentrically and fucking, what do you call it? Fucking paralyze yourself. You understand me? Whatever.
So usually for him, for the squats. So there you have it. I mean, he's there in it.
Man, this guy's just crippling himself. Waste of time. Whatever. I'll see you in the next one, friends. Told you to think about that, like, subscribe, support the channel. I told you, this is a day of failure.